my God. It's the same thing. Like, how do I get this camera to turn around? It's weird. All right. I'm going to record without seeing my face. Have you ever heard and had something happen? Something happened and the two just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense, but it makes sense. I was sitting in my car, I just came from Walmart. Sitting in my car and I was listening to a few YouTubers, but I heard this strange noise. So I'm like, okay, because I live around an area where people are getting up, going to work. So I'm like, I hear something like a warehouse or something. It just didn't sound right. So I'm like, nobody's out here. So I said, okay, let me turn off the YouTube. I turned it off. I heard the noise. It sounded like a warehouse. People are talking in the warehouse. So I said, that's strange. That's crazy. Why am I hearing that? Again, nobody is out here. Just my nosy neighbor going to the car and going back in the house. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, I'm bugging. I think I'm bugging. So I said, all right, let me see what happens. Let me shut down the car and, see where it's coming from. Why did I shut the car down? It all stopped. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I've been in the car too long. Let me get up out of here and go in the house. What I should have done was I should have gotten I should have took my phone and started recording before I shut down the car because you guys would have heard it. It all makes sense now because yesterday when I got off I work in a warehouse. I got off of work. I'm not going to name the company. I got off of work and we have to do these checks going, we got to do these checks where they scan us to make sure we're not stealing anything. But when I went to my car and I hit my alarm to lock the door, but my alarm, if anybody know me, they know, or if they've been around me or have been a neighbor of mine, they know if my alarm has gone off, it would make a certain noise, like boom, 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 when I disalarm it. That means my alarm went off before. So my alarm made that noise, and I'm like, okay, that's weird. So I put my stuff down and I said, let me go find out from the security guard. I'm like, why is it that my car sounded like that? So I went inside and I went to talk to the security guard. It was very windy yesterday too. But I don't think my car ever made, my alarm ever made that noise on a windy day unless it was hit by something. Anyway, so I asked the security guard, I said to her, I said, did my alarm go off while I was, working? She said, no, it didn't go off. She said, maybe something happened, because it's windy out there. Maybe it went off and I didn't hear it. Some weird answer she gave me. And I was like, okay, I know my car. I know what happens when the alarm was messed with. From yesterday to today, the alarm sounded like it went off while I was at work. And then today, hearing what sounded like work, or because I didn't have to go in today, they had enough workers. But I wish I would have recorded because you guys would have heard what I heard because I'm not bugging. It sounded like people were working in the warehouse. I really need to get my car checked. I really think they mess with this car. Why wouldn't people are just so demonically stupid? Well, at least they think I'm stupid. But people are so demonic, you know? I need to get this car checked. I do. Be careful, people. Be very careful. Trust no one. People lie to you all the time. I really, and I'm not making things up. I really think the security guard either lied or they had her away from her post to mess with this car. It's crazy. Just feel bad because I didn't, I wish I would have recorded me having a conversation with her and her telling me she never heard my alarm go off. And she's probably telling the truth. And today, hearing something as if I was in, hearing something about a warehouse. I came back out. I'm sitting in the car now. I came back out just to see and start the car up just to see if I heard the noise again. And no, I don't hear it at all. Am I bugging? No, not at all. No bugging. Yeah. Please be careful. Trust no one. Trust God. Them demons and your people are doing stuff. Be careful. All right.